we're going to take a look at Coronado Brewing Company's Pumpkin Drublic. Bought this specifically for the name. Seasonal selection. It's an ale brewed with pumpkin and spices. And it would like to purport not to be your basic pumpkin ale. Brewed with so imperial pumpkin ale brewed with brown sugar, honey, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice. 8% alcohol by volume. So 8% is a pretty serious beer. That's pretty cool, and plus, like I said, I like the name. But there's 1,000,006 pumpkin beers out on the market right now, and so it's hard to kind of decide. And I feel like they're all so different. They're almost not even. It's not even very easy to compare them to each other. All right, so smell wise, I get spice and sweetness out of this brown sugar, maybe. It has this kind of like veggie smell, which is interesting. It has pumpkin in it, so I guess it's not unexpected, but it's the way that the aroma is to me is odd. Can't describe it any better than that. I'll have to work on that smell. Anyway, and then like nice sweetness and spice. Color-wise, it's this beautiful amber. It poured with a pretty good head, and I think it's going to have a lot of lacing, just based on the swirling around that I've done here. You can see on the side of this glass. All right, so let's give this a taste. I think this is a pretty good tasting pumpkin beer. I don't know that I taste a lot of pumpkin per se. It's definitely spicy, but the spice is enough that the sugar, sweetness, the honey and brown sugar out of this is really a nice rich sweetness, and then the spice kind of takes over and cleans up the palate, and that to me is enjoyable. And then you get like some nice beer flavor to it. I had Buffalo Bills this year, which has pretty consistently been my favorite for the last, I don't even know, 6 years or something like that. My favorite pumpkin beer, but it tasted like gingerbread to me, and I feel like it kind of got it was like too concentrated almost, and so this is like dialed back a little bit, but still has that really nice, interesting flavor to it. I feel like the beer that they brewed, and I guess this is Taste Autumn in the Land of Eternal Sunshine with our Imperial Pumpkin Ale. So, a nice Imperial ale, like an American Strong, that has some deep maltiness to it already, and some alcohol, which will help offset the sweetness that you're getting out of brown sugar and honey. I feel like the beer is really a quality base, and that they didn't go overboard necessarily with the flavor. Yeah, it has enough sweetness that you almost expect like stickiness on the lips, but it's not. It doesn't happen. Like it just resolves into this nice kind of spiciness after the fact. It's very interesting. I think it doesn't say it has black pepper in it. What does it say? Cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice. So I definitely get spiciness to it. I like that. Anyway, okay, so I think this is a good pumpkin ale for the season. I don't think that I've ever had Coronado pumpkin beer before, and now I'm curious to know if this is if this is their first year brewing this or not, or if it's just my first time seeing it. The internet could tell me if I looked that up, but I'm not going to look that up right now. Anyway, drinkable. I happen to have some fondue right here, so nice cheesiness that has, well, it's pretty rich, and sourdough bread, and this is a nice pair with that because this beer has enough flavor, both beer wise and spice wise, to kind of stand up to this strong cheese and sourdough bread. And so that was partially my impetus for picking it this evening. So, good beer. I really like this Coronado. I think this might be this season's, my pick for this season's best pumpkin beer. So check it out. 8% alcohol by volume, pretty serious. Great name, Pumpkin Drublic. Let me know if this is a beer that you've tried and what your thoughts were about it, where you were able to find it. I don't even remember where I got this. I want to say Whole Foods, but I don't know for sure now. It's been a while. Cool. Thanks for watching. I was trying to think, like, was it Whole Foods or was it Bevmo? It might have been Bevmo. Anyway, cool. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.